Hey, my name is Brandon Maddox, playing here for you today. This song I'm going to give out to Natalie Shuey about. We wrote this together. It's called Grits, and it goes out to all the girls raised in the South out there. Chilling on the back porch, sharing more stories with my buddy Paul. We were taking our turn, firing them off, when he told me one that topped them all. Said she got to me, this Broadway beauty, used to living on the other side of life from me. But her first class taste just made me crave the simpler ways of a backwoods babe. So I like grits, girls raised in the South, like a sunrise smile served up when morning rolls around. Down, not getting dressed up before we head to town. Recipe that sounds good to me, fresh off the farm, no doubt. I like grits, girls raised in the South. Barefoot, painted toes hanging out the window, tapping in time to body rate. Backwards ball cap, ponytail thrown back on a Dixie darling, sure looks great. Some downright pretty gals up in them cities, peaceable and Mason Dixon. The Southern girls can lasso like Texas beat Tabasco, hearts like mine that prefer their spice. So I like grits, girls raised in the South, like a sunrise smile served up when morning rolls around. Stare down, not getting dressed up before we head to town. Recipe that sounds good to me, fresh off the farm, no doubt. I like grits, girls raised in the South. They're the Panhandle pride, true grit of Potomac. Once you've had your fill, you won't go back. You'll like grits, girls raised in the South, like a sunrise smile served up when morning rolls around. Stare down, not getting dressed up before you head to town. A recipe that sounds good to me, fresh off the farm, no doubt. I like grits, girls raised in the South. Oh, I like grits, girls raised in the South. Fits really well into that song.
Thank you very much.
This is a song I wrote with my friend Dan Rivers. It's called Time of My Life. Maybe the last album I did. I'm doing a new EP as well. I'll be playing some songs off of that coming up as well. So it's called Time of My Life here. You looked a little bit out of my league. Versace purse and rock star jeans. I popped the top on my third PBR. You were sipping your first Chablis. I was feeling sidelined and out of place. I knew I needed to find my game. With a full can of courage, I walked up to you, and everything started to change. I won, we were dancing on so close. If I took you, said there's a place up the road. The hours went by like a beautiful ride. It took me to heaven that night. Didn't think you'd give me the time of day, but you gave me the time of my life. We never found that place up the road, but tucked away where the tall pines grow. A tiny church with a big white cross called us looking apart alone. You kinda laughed and I shifted gears, but we were back in a couple years. Tying the knot right about 12 o'clock, and it rained down rice and tears. In my one, we were dancing oh so close. If I took away to get you home,
That's cool.
Put me in my
She
place.
put you right there in your
There's
place.
these lines on my forehead.
Yeah, I was noticing when you walked in. No, I'm just kidding. Like a woman put that there. No. So, again, my name's Brandon Maddox, and you can check me out at BrandonMaddoxMusic.com. I know we have one more song, but I'm quite the plugger, so I'm going to just keep plugging away. Facebook.com/BrandonMaddoxMusic. And I got paid. I just played the farmer's market over here, and I got paid in vegetables. So that's just the day in the life of a guitar man, and that's what this song's about. So here you go. This is going on my new EP. Well, it's hard to ignore the bright lights and a crowd of screaming folks who hang on to every word I sing and laugh at all my jokes. They'll send up shots of Cuervo, a couple beers and maybe a wine. They say, hey man, my girlfriend wants to hear Sweet Child of Mine. So I'm packing up at the end of the night. Some girl who's had a few says, would you hold me like you hold that guitar? Can I come home with you? I say, sorry, no, I got someone at home, and I know that she'll be waiting. I've got an early morning, and this night's already late. It's just a day in the life of a guitar man, trying to grin while I'm picking on this sixth string in my hand. If you ain't ever done it, you can't understand a day in the life of a guitar man. So I'm driving home at 4 a.m. with a swivel stick in my craw, and in my rear view I can see the bright lights of the law. So I stow that swivel stick under the seat and I pull off to the side, roll down the window, cut the engine, and up walks Barney Fife. He said you were doing 60 and a 55, it's gonna cost you $250. That's all I made tonight when I played and a sick feeling started to hit me. It's just a day in the life of a guitar man, trying to grin while I'm picking on this sixth string in my hand. If you ain't ever done it, you can't understand a day in the life of a guitar man. This would be where a solo goes, but I'm gonna keep singing it. So this one guy pulls me aside, says, son, you gotta write about love, cause that's the one thing this old world just don't have enough of. Well, I had to laugh cause I knew I had about 100 of those songs. I swore if I followed his advice, my career would start moving along. Well, he handed me his business card with a Music Row address. It said, Bob James Lawyer, divorce, no contest. So I thanked him for his golden advice that would help me make a living. It was the same old thing Aunt Melba says over turkey each Thanksgiving. It's just a day in the life of a guitar man, trying to grin while I'm picking on the sixth string in my hand. If you ain't ever done it, well, you can't understand a day in the life of a guitar man. I said, if you ain't ever done it, James, you can't understand a day in the life of a guitar man. Thank you.
It's pretty accurate.
Pretty much.
I've been paid in vegetables before as well. When we were on tour in Spokane,
It's the Nashville
Washington.
Ear for having me up here to play, and James, been good to play up on stage with you, as well as you, Jim. And this song right here is going to be the single off the EP. This song is called "You Get Me That Way." I wrote with Joey Scott. So anyway, here it is, and the EP is supposed to hit around mid-September. It's called "Weightless," and I wrote it with the guy, the title track, just right over here. Used to live right back here, Big Vinny, trailer choir, and now he's Skinny Vinny. So that's the latest on Vinny. But here you go. This is called "You Get Me That Way." Catch me with a dozen yellow daisies in my hand, thinking twice about giving some other girl a second glance. Lately, I'd say I've been thinking, talking, and acting a little bit strange. You're to blame. You get me that way, get me in a good way, get me all tongue-tied, mixed up, twisted inside. Hey, baby, I me in a good way, got me all tongue-tied, mixed up,